you're on Twitter and you want to reach out, tag a friend, hashtag, that kind of thing. We've got our Twitter and social media organizer here now. What do we need to do? Tell us. Preach.
If you go to Twitter or Periscope, just go to @MVC Rollers. MVC Rollers on Twitter. Make sure you follow us on there, and you will catch some of the bout live. And you can share it with your friends on Twitter.
All of your friends on Twitter. That's right. You need to actually bully them into tuning in tonight. Thank you, sir. No, go right on through. It's quite all right. Quite all right. All right, we're just waiting to get back underway. Looks like everybody's taking their positions. That's French for position. All right, we're chanting. Chanting is always a good sign. Chanting leads to blocking. Blocking leads to hitting. And hitting, of course, leads to the dark side. If we learned nothing from Yoda, we learned that.
Chanting's the great side unless you're near a volcano.
What that guy said. He went to a better geek college than I did. All right, here we go. Start the second half. 67-86, Bradentucky Bombers on top. Five seconds out, here we go. And the second half is underway. We got Blink 182 jamming for Vice City Rollers. For the Bradentucky Bombers out and away, and our lead jammer, it is number 200. That's Crash Test Barbie. Everybody's getting themselves set up in the pack. We got a couple of different walls. It's almost like an obstacle course out there for Crash Test Barbie. She's out and away and cuts ahead. She has lapped everyone. That's putting points on the board. Coming up on the north side of the track, it's Crash Test Barbie as the pack resets. And we've got a Bradentucky Bomber down hard on the inside of the south side of the track as the jam continues. It's hard love right here in roller derby world. And nobody knows hard love better than Wilma Shakespeare and Talligator, number 305 and number 1616. That's what we like to call teamwork. As she calls the jam, Crash Test Barbie putting some points on the board. Our score, 67-91. We're getting set for the next jam. Here we go. 5 seconds out. So saith the zebras. And this jam's underway. And already we're into a brawl. It's shoulders and butts in the mix. Out of the way. We've got a lead jammer, Vice City Rollers. That's Control-Alt-Defeat, number 404. Control-Alt-Defeat is our lead jammer. Coming on the inside of the north side of the track, finding 1, 2, 3, 4 Bradentucky Bombers. Little fancy footwork on the inside of the track. Having all kinds of problems. Dennis the Menace. Mixing it up on the track. Bradentucky got nothing but answers for Vice City this evening as everybody resets. Here we go. Bradentucky down again, taking some knees this time. That was T-Rexer taking a knee. And that's it. The jam's over. A little shuffle in the players, and we're going to be right back to the action. 76-96 our score. 20 points separates Bradentucky from Vice City Rollers. But there's still a lot of game left. Still a lot of bout left. 27 minutes remaining. We're just getting rolling in the second half as this jam gets underway. A little fancy footwork and some knees. Oh no, bad news for Bradentucky as Reno 911 is sent all the way back. Our lead jammer out and away for Vice City Rollers. It's number 14, that's Smack. Reno 911 trying to come back up, and all she's catching is Smack's dust at this point as they mix it up into the track. Smack sent back and calls the jam. That's it. Hard bout. And some hard skating by Reno 911 out there. Hard skating, Reno 911. As we do a little shuffle with our teams, and we reset for the next jam. 76-98. 76-98 our score here at the Sunnyland Hockey Rink. 5 seconds to the next jam, and here we go. And they're going to mix it up right away. Hard-fought jam. Everybody sticking together like glue. Hard-fought. And out in the way, we've got Vice City. That's Clam Chowder, number 33. Lead jammer for the Vice City Rollers, coming up under the pack for the first time on the inside and does a little spin, a pirouette if you will. She's having some problems getting up. And right away, Tallygator immediately with an answer for that hit. Clearing the way for Chowder to get on through. Number 305. Here comes Miami's Vice City Roars. It's Chowder, number 33, coming up. And down on the outside of the south side of the track. She's being sent back in time by Death Demona, number 3. Death Demona, number 3. And here we go. We're underway. Number 16. Get a little whip action from Wilma Shakespeare. Hard fought for Chowder. She's got nothing but Bradentucky Bomber in front of her. She's fighting through. She's not quitting. She's got determination in her eye. She's like Apollo Creed. Fighting to get through and finding no love from Bradentucky. Out and away. On the way. Clam Chowder that could. For years they're going to be telling the story of how she slipped through that wall. I've heard of people getting out of North Korea easier than that. And she's not giving up either. She could have stopped this jam a long time ago, but kids, she is just fighting away. That's all. She wants more points. That's it. Oh, look at that. The out of the way. All she needed was a little opportunity. And that's it. That jam is called. Let's give it up for Clam Chowder. The little skater that could. Our score 91-98. Looks like we're headed for triple digits, people. 23 minutes. Just shy of 24 minutes remaining in the half. Tonight's bout. Once again, we'd like to thank the Bradentucky Bombers and all their fans for making the trek down here to South Florida tonight to make this possible as this next jam gets underway. Here we go. We got Blink 182 jamming for the Vice City Rollers, and she's in the back of the pack, not looking good. Here comes Crash Test Barbie, number 200. Cracking Skulls gives a little bit of problems. However, Crash Test Barbie's able to get away. She is ahead. She is our lead jammer. Pack resets. And Crash Test Barbie gets through it like they're not even there. Goes through the pack as Vice City was spread out. Here it comes. She's about to meet Tallygator. Oh, we got a double teaming hit. That's it. They're giving her nothing but trouble, and that's it. She calls the jam. Crash Test Barbie. Oh, taking a deep breath, taking a knee. That was some awesome skating, Crash Test Barbie. Awesome stuff out there. Number 200, Crash Test Barbie. Give it up. Little personnel change. We're having some long jams here. Long jams. Our score, 91-108. Bradentucky staying in the lead. At this point of the game, they've controlled the lead for most of the game. Looking good out there on the track. Now, you try to remember that the Vice City Rollers are undefeated on the track this season here at home. So this is a pivotal bout for Miami tonight. Bradentucky, a well-seasoned team, playing tonight like a well-oiled machine. Not necessarily dominating on the track tonight, but definitely controlling the bout. Staying ahead 10 to 20 points at a time. Our score 91-108 as we have a little conference out here on the track. Now's probably a good time if you want to get something to eat before the night's over, before the drive home, to go see the good folks over at the Purple People Eatery, or even better, if you just want a little snack, the cupcakes and cookies and muffins that they have for sale over there, all those proceeds go to help out the team. Also, don't forget to pick up your Miami Vice City Rollers t-shirt or tank top tonight. Tank tops on sale tonight for $20. I can tell you from personal experience that there's nothing better under the Miami air conditioning than a Miami Vice City Rollers t-shirt. Here we go, our next bout, our next jam. It's underway. And that is a tight pack. Oh, and everybody's going down. Tallygator taking Bradentucky all the way back and causing problems. But that's what Tallygator does. Let's take a look over here. Vice City out and away. We got a lead jammer. Number 33, the little skater that could, Clam Chow, having a good night. Let's see if she fights hard this time, guys. Oh! Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! Cuts through the back. Pretty easy this time. Look at that. A little experience getting a little whip action from Tallygator. Number 33, Clam Chowder, the little skater that could, tearing it up tonight, and she ends the jam with passion. Let's take a look at her score. Just need our refs to check in. Here we go. Couple of points, 96-108. Vice City Rollers still trailing Bradentucky. We got about 21 minutes left in tonight's bout. Remember, after the bout's over, hey, you don't want to go home, but you can't stay here? That's cool. Join us at Corbett's North on US 1 right over here. If you pass Home Depot, you're gone too far. Don't know how to get there? Ask somebody. They'll tell you. Need a ride? I don't know what to do for you. As this next bout is underway, Bradentucky out and away right away. Lee Jammer, Reno 911. As the pack sets for Reno to come back in with a hard hit, she takes two knees. That was Control-Alt-Defeat with a hard hit. Here's Anakin Skyblock living up to her name. 3. Oh! Reno 911! Freight train! Oh, we got a penalty. Wilma Shakespeare trying to get in there. Oh, Control-Alt-Defeat. Reno 911 playing strategically. She's on her toes. What's she gonna do? All right, getting a little help from number 533. Gains a few feet, but calls the jam. Now everybody's been playing with brute force up to this point, but this is where it's going to get all. And I hate to quote George Bush, but this is where it's going to get strategical. Real strategical here, folks. You're going to start to see some weird stuff. People seeming like they're doing crazy things as we get ready for this next jam. Just a few seconds away. There it is. Tallygator, number 305, jamming for the Vice City Rollers, and already out, causing a ruckus in this jam as that pack sticks together like glue, and Tallygator's out and away. Keep your eye on number 305. About to see something spectacular. The pack sets up. Tallygator's pushing. That's it. Out and away. Tallygator on the inside of the south side of the track. Pack's resetting. Tally coming up onto the inside, moving to the outside, and now she's alone, pushing 4 Bradentucky Bombers by herself. They are on her like stink on poo-poo. And that's it. Tallygator's been a naughty girl. She's been sent to the penalty box, leaving Miami unable to score points. and unable to stop the jam. It's a great opportunity for Bradentucky to put some points on the board and really, really put some distance between themselves and Vice City Rollers. We got number 200, Crash Test Barbie, jamming for the Bradentucky Bombers as she comes into the pack. Seeing a lot of red jerseys, but Just Business and Smack are giving her the business and trying to smack her off the track. No help. She's going. Okay, and the benches are now cleared. Number 200, Crash Test Barbie, inside of the south side of the track, and she calls the jam. Oh, but she can't because she's not, in fact, the lead jammer. And that's it. The refs call the jam. That's right, folks. You'll be able to tell your grandkids you were there for the longest jam ever. Our score 96-15 as things are adjusted. We'll come back to that in a second with just about 17 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. Big shout out to DJ High Q, spinning the ones and the twos this evening. Don't tell anybody, but he's the only guy in Miami who can spin the twos and the ones. What's up?
We're on an official review, so let's do a raffle.
We're going to do an official review. That's the refs are going to get together. They're going to try to work out world peace. And while they do that, we're going to do our final raffle of this evening. This is for 2 tickets to the next bout. All right. Are you sure this is the one?
I guess so.
You sure? All right. Let's see here. Looking for a gentleman named Carlos, or it could be a lady named Carlos. I don't judge. Carlos. Last 4 digits of your phone number are 4916. Carlos 4916. Capricorn, never been late, loves to clog dance. No Carlos? Going once, going twice. No Carlos? Too bad, so sad. He's off clog dancing. Oh, there you go. He's here. Congratulations, Carlos.
Thank you. Wonderful. Awesome. What did he win?
He won 2 tickets to come and see the next bout in a month. All right. Our refs are still conferring. Apparently they have not worked out the unified theory of everything. We'll give them a second. That's a head scratcher they're working on. No, I do not. He does.
Is roller derby in Spanish?
In Spanish, not that I'm aware of. Maybe in Puerto Rico.
No, there are in all over the world there is roller derby. Yeah. There is roller derby. Miami team is it a good team? Yeah. Usually win? Yeah, they're on the team.
And it's a tight game. It can,
Where's Bradentucky?
Bradentucky is Bradenton's around Tampa.
But it's very good. So they call it like Kentucky, Bradentucky.
Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at the love. We got the jammers from Bradentucky and Vice City out there doing a little roller disco action for you. You know, if you go to a Heat game, you go to a Dolphins game, you do not see the opposing teams dancing together like that, only in roller derby. Here we go. Let's get this back underway. 105 to 129. We have entered the triple digits. 17 minutes remaining in the bout. And this jam is underway. Right away, we got Control Alt Defeat number 404 fighting hard, but just not good enough. It's Vanity Farrell, number 410. She's lead jammer for all of about 10 seconds and then calls the jam. Like I told you, that's strategery. Why did she call the jam like that? Did she not want Vice City to score? Who knows? Why let them have the chance? They're already up 14 points. 105 to 129. Going to see some more of that Bradentucky strategery. 5 seconds to the next jam. We're underway. It's Control-Alt-Defeat. Lots of shoulder, lots of love. They're getting slowed down by 1, 2, 3, 4 Bradentucky Bombers. Out the way, lead jammer. It's Reno 911, Bradentucky Bombers. That's the second time Miami's fallen for that little trick. Strategery. Reno 911 taken out of bounds, going back in time. Marty McFly style, but she's back in. Wilma Shakespeare looking over her shoulder. She's hungry like the wolf. Moving slow, taking a deep breath. Here we go. Reno 911 breaks loose on the inside, out and away, makes some points, stops the jam. Bradentucky Strategery. Our score 105 to 133. Bradentucky is widening that lead. 15 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. It's anybody's bout. Anything can happen. This is roller derby. Getting set for the next jam. And we're underway. That pack is staying tight. Hard to see what's going on. But T. Rexer is going to be jamming for the Bradentucky Bombers. And Smack, number 14, for the Vice City Rollers. T. Rexer having a hard fight. She's out there with cracking skulls, out in the way, but just business. Got nothing but love for you, but she's out in the way. We've got a lead jammer. That's T. Rexer, number 31, Bradentucky Bombers. As the pack resets, here comes T. Rexer. Death Demona, number 3, comes out of nowhere like impending doom, like instant karma, and clears the path. That's that jam. Our score, 105-136. 105 to 136. Bradentucky Bombers not giving Miami any wiggle room at all. 14 minutes remaining. Still anybody's bout. Here we go. This next jam is underway. Wilma Shakespeare, number 16, starts out in the back trying to power her way through. Miami, a very brute force kind of team. And Wilma giving as good as she gets. It's taken 3 Bradentucky Bombers. And that's Wilma out on the inside, forced back in time. They are fighting for lead jammer position. Wilma Shakespeare out in the way. Lead jammer, Miami Vice City Rollers. Keep your eye on number 1616, Wilma Shakespeare. Crash Test Barbies being sent back in time, a la Marty McBride. Wilma Shakespeare, 1, 2, 3 Bradentucky Bombers ganging up on Wilma. Poor thing, sending her back in time, making her get onto the back of the pack, sending her down. Wilma taking a hard fall. Sliding into first, she's safe. But she doesn't call the jam. Coming on the outside of the south side of the track, takes 2 knees. Wilma Shakespeare not giving up. Here comes number 5, Morgan with a whip. Comes through on the inside of the south side of the track. That's it. The jam's called before Bradentucky can do any more damage. Morgan, number 5, lapping Wilma Shakespeare on a really hard flat jam. I think Wilma did a pirouette, a slide, and a double knee on that jam. It was insane. 110 to 141. Bradentucky Bombers up by 31 points as we get ready for our next jam. That's Control-Alt-Defeat. Jamming for the Vice City Rollers. And number 79 for the Bradentucky Bombers. Looks like it's going to be Bradentucky out in the way, but she's not going to get that position easy. She's got Chowder and Cracking Skulls giving her other problems, allowing Control-Alt-Defeat to come in on the inside and get that lead jammer position, just snatch it away. She's up. She's passed by Death Demona. She's out in the way again. Oh, that's a lap, people. Vice City putting points on the board in this jam. You got to keep your eyes on the track because anything can happen. And once again, Desdemona. That seems to be her signature move, impending doom, instant karma. At the backside of the track, the caboose kaboom boom. And that's it. Control Alt Defeat. Ends the jam. Jam is over. They're putting points on the board. Let's take a look at our score here in just a second once it gets tallied. As our teams reset, looks like we're going to have Blink 182, former figure skater, now doing roller derby. Our score, 119 to 141. Bradentucky able to keep that score just spread just enough to keep the pressure on Miami. Here we go. 10 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. Out and away. This is hard fought. We've got Blink 182 finding nothing but red jerseys on the north side of the track. She's got to get past these folks if she's going to get that lead jammer position. And that is hard fought. She's out and away. We've got a lead jammer. That's Blink 182. Uh-oh, Gigi Ramona. She's been sent to the penalty box for being naughty. Here comes Blink 182. Boom! Cutting through the pack. T-Rex are giving her a hard time in your face. Blink 182, okay. She's on the inside of the track. That's the Honorable John Rev Kennedy. He's giving her the thumbs up. You're all right. You're on the inside there, hon. And here she comes up. And there it is. Instant karma from Desdemona. Desdemona, she is the president of the Shakira fan club because her hips do not lie, folks. They want to knock you down. They want to cause you pain. Look at that. We're going nowhere. We're going left. We're going right. We're going left. We're going right. We're going out of bounds. Blink 182 having a hard time finding nothing but red jerseys and no love on the west side of the track here. And out and away, and that was it. That was the break she was looking for. Blink 182 out and away. Now keep your eye on the pack here. Here comes the wall of Bradentucky. Boom, just like that. Boom, that's 2. Boom, 3 hits. She's pushing. That wall's going nowhere. That wall is going nowhere. That wall is going nowhere. She's going to need a little help. And that's it. The jam is called. Bradentucky making it damn near impossible to get past that unstoppable wall. If they keep this up, they're going to get a call from Donald Trump. That's not a call you want to take. Don't take that call. Our score, 132 to 141. Bradentucky keeping the pressure on, maintaining the lead with 8 minutes remaining in the bout. Here we go. Already we're down in the mix. And that looks like that is number 14. I think that's Smack. Out in the way, our lead jammer. Oh, yes, I'm correct. It's number 14, Smack. Out in the way. Now, Cracking Skulls doing a little knee pirouette action right there. We've got 4 jerseys in a row. And no love, no help for Smack, who's been forced out of bounds. Here it is. The Great Wall of Bradentucky. No love, no help, and Smack is forced to call the jam. She's forced to call the jam. Bradentucky, without that, the Great Wall of Bradentucky, man, just can't get past that. 133 to 141 our score. 7 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. Amazing, amazing bout of roller derby tonight. Keeping that score tight, keeping the pressure on. 2 great teams really, really mixing it up here this evening as we get ready for our next bout. All right, that's Clam Chowder, number 33, jamming for the Vice City Rollers. Bradentucky's jammers not getting any love. They're running into the wall of Miami. I think Miami's picked up a few tips. So here comes Desdemona. She's coming in with the back block. Here's Desdemona. And, oh, there it is. The back block, or what I like to call the surprise hug. Another one. That's 3 hits. 4 red jerseys in front of our poor lead jammer from Vice City. She's being forced back a la Marty McBride. Gigi Ramona, and that's it. Pushes her right into Desdemona, the 2 Monas. Remember, folks, 2 Monas don't make a right. And that's it. We're out and away. Bradentucky with the lead jammer. Hard fought to get. But that's Vanity Farrell, number 410, 410. Vanity Farrell, our lead jammer. Oh, pirouettes calls the jam. Pirouettes and calls the jam. It is getting intense out there on that track. Our score, 134-50. Once again, another jam, and Bradentucky is able to keep the pressure on Miami. Getting tough, getting down to the wire. We've got about 5.5 minutes left, folks. 5.5 minutes left. It's still anybody's bout. Anything could happen. Make some noise out there. 5 minutes left in this roller derby bout tonight. Here we go. Control-Alt-Defeat jamming for Vice City Rollers, but already Bradentucky's out. Looks like they've been saving some aces in the deck. That's Reno 911. She's been throwing it down all night long. She's our lead jammer. Coming on the inside, down, out of bounds, and takes 2 knees, forced to call the jam before Miami can do any damage, put any points on the board. Bradentucky strategery. Our score, 134-152, as we shift some players and get ready for our next jam. Just about 4.5 minutes left in the bout. For those of you who want to know, it's 4:20. It's 4:20 left. 134-152 as we get ready for this next jam. Here we go. Blink-182 jamming for the Vice City Rollers. And that is T-Rexer jamming for the Bradentucky Bombers. And everybody's getting caught up in the mix here. Not really a lot going on. Nobody able to break free. Wilma Shakespeare, Jess Business, are really giving T-Rexer a hard time. She's not getting through that. And then here we've got 3 red jerseys teaming up on Blink-182. No, make that 4 red jerseys. Not a lot of action going on, a lot of blocking. Blink-182 doing what she can to break up that great wall of Bradenton, and boom, she has done it. She's out and away. Blink-182, our lead jammer. This is it. Miami really needs to start putting some points on the board. And here comes Blink-182. Well, Blink-182 into the great wall of Bradenton with the cornerstone known as number 3, Desdemona. Ouch. Oh, what happened here? Looks like the pivot took the pajama panty. Blink-182 calls the jam. Can't get through, calls the jam. Before Gigi Ramona, the pivot who took the jammer panty, was able to put any points on the board. There's that strategery, Lewis. I was telling you about strategery. 139-153 our score with just shy of 3 minutes left in tonight's bout. Miami really needs to pull it out. This is it. This is where it needs to happen. As we wait for this next jam to get underway, here we go. All right. We're in the mix. That is a slow-moving pack. And look at that. Crash Test Barbie out and away with us, our lead jammer. Number 200, Crash Test Barbie. Really been throwing it down tonight out here in Miami. Miami trying to do their own little version of the Bradentucky wall, forcing Crash Test Barbie out of bounds. And Clam Chowder's not getting any love either. She's fighting hard to get past 3, and whoa, she's down hard. Crash Test Barbie still having a hard time getting out. And away, Clam Chowder getting ahead, trying to get back in track so she can put some, nope, not going to happen. That's it, 200, Crash Test Barbie ends the jam. Wait for the coaches and the refs to check in, and we'll get the score. 139-156. 139-156. Bradentucky keeping the pressure on. We're down to almost our final minute as we wait for the next and possible final jam of the evening. 1 minute left. Bradentucky out and away. Oh, hard hit and down, taking a knee, but she's right back up. We've got our lead jammer, Bradentucky. It is Reno 911 once again. Here comes Smack, number 14, jamming for Vice City Rollers, trying to put some points on the board. Reno 911 getting some love from her teammate and making short work of the Vice City Rollers wall. Bradentucky, she's taking it slow, taking it easy. 27 seconds left. All right. Jam is called with just about 20 seconds left in tonight's bout. Our score, 139. No, I take that back. 143 to 156. This is it. The refs have called a timeout. That's going to give both teams a chance to touch bases, come up with some strategy, a plan for probably what's going to be the last jam of the evening. Our score, 143 to 160. Bradentucky's been able to keep the pressure on Miami all night long, maintaining the lead for the lion's share of tonight's bout. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. You know, it's great to know that a small community like Roller Derby has, diehard friends. We don't have fans. We got friends. We got family. So we want to thank our friends, family, and neighbor for coming out and watching a little Roller Derby with us and having some fun with us this evening. Be sure to find both teams on Facebook. Become their friend. Find them on Twitter and follow them. Get on the mailing list. Find out when the next bout's going to be. All right, as we get ready for what quite possibly is going to be our last jam of the evening. Pressure's on Miami. 143-160 as we get underway with our final jam. And Bradentucky's just standing still, running out the clock. Not very sexy, but Control-Alt-Defeat will not be stopped. She's busted by 1, 2. She's like Al Pacino in Godfather 3. She just can't get out. She's out and away. Lead jammer, number 404, Control-Alt-Delete. Took an injury doing it. She's holding her arm. She's got a busted wing as she comes back on the Great Wall of Bradenton. Ouch! Hard hit. And that is the jam and probably the official final. Yep, I think that's it. That's it. A hard loss for Miami here tonight at the Sunnyland Hockey Rink on 247miami.tv. 143-160. As our referees check in for the final time this evening. Folks, the teams are going to vote on their MVP players. We'll get them up here so to say a few words. And remember, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. But we'd love it if you join us at Corbett's Sports Bar, just a few miles north on US 1. On the east-hand side, if you see Home Depot, you've gone too far. And our winners taking their victory lap tonight is the Bradentucky Bombers with a big win over Miami's Vice City Rollers, 160-143. Let's give it up for the Bradentucky Bombers. Give it up for the Bradentucky Bombers, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Excellent bout. Excellent. Thank you. And thank you, John F. Kennedy. Keeping it honest out there. Thank you, Disaster Chief. You got it. Thank you, Prozac. It's the Vice City Rollers. Big hand for Miami's Vice City Rollers. All right. Yes. Thank you, Deadly Edley. Thank you, guy, whose name is probably on the back of your shirt, but isn't. It isn't. Thank you, all you people in the cheap seats. Thank you. Teams are voting on MVPs. I'd like to thank you folks for coming out tonight. Please get home safe. If you don't want to go home, that's cool. Come join us at Corbett's. Can we get all the NSOs and volunteers to the middle of the rink, please? NSOs and volunteers to the middle of the rink. NSOs and volunteers, come to the middle of the rink. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. I just am. I think it's Lewis's fault. All the NSOs and volunteers, please, come on to the center of the rink.
That's the model was fucking terrifying. I know. She's so big.